What's up?
Hey guys, how are you
What's
doing?
up?
Hey, we have Add to Cart Volume Quattro going on in the house for our 3 listeners that are excited about that, right?
Right, right.
Absolutely.
And we tested Cheese's microphone settings. Hopefully, this is going to be clear and not muffled, and we're going to be a superstar for this episode, if not the last
Are
two.
you talking about yourself as a third person?
Yeah,
I am
I love
cheesy.
it. I love when she does that.
I used to do that a lot. Remember, I say TP, TP.
Yes, TP. All right, so
Me too.
is it okay if I kick off like
Of course.
what happened
Yes.
to
Go
me this
for
week?
it.
I
You
want to hear.
guys are gonna die. Okay, so do you guys remember the episode we did cringing what we're binging?
I watched that
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Okay, and one of the things that were on that podcast was Love After Lockup. Just today, the producers got in touch with me. They were like literally on Facebook post saying, "Hey, we just need to film
What?
in a
Uh huh.
house somewhere in this area." So I reached out to the producer and I was like, "Okay, what do you think about my primary residence?" And she was like, "That looks perfect. We need you to just sign a form before we finalize everything." And she sends me a form,
Are you
Love
kidding
After
me? You're
Lockup.
joking.
I'm not
Are
kidding.
you? So
I'm
you're
like,
wait.
That is phenomenal. Are you
for 3
kidding
days.
me?
I mean, they're running it for 3 days. They're not
Wow.
spending the night. They're not spending the night.
The
And
facilities. Yeah.
yes, they're just using my
It's
facilities.
awesome.
And
Cheese.
yeah, so they're going to be interviewing the ex-felons on show at my house.
Wait, so
And
Love it.
I haven't watched it yet. So people are going to be in your home, like it's as if it's their home, or
no,
what?
they're just interviewing them.
They're
Like,
going to
I
use
guess
it
like a
as a place.
Oh, just as a
place to
setup. Okay, I need to watch
set up
it.
to, and I don't know if it's because I've seen on the show, they interview them and there's always something in the background. So I don't know that it's going to be showcasing my house or anything like that, but I thought that was hilarious. And
But they'll be
she
using.
looked into 10 other places. The rest of the team didn't want any of them except the last one that she thought she had. They wanted to raise the rental cost. And I
God,
was like,
right.
you know,
Getting
it's my
greedy.
primary residence. Yeah, like I don't even care. And now I'm getting my house cleaned, you know, like it's kind of nice, you know, getting it all kind of deep
Yeah.
cleaned or whatever. And they're not even spending the night.
Oh,
Isn't that,
that
I
is
just love
awesome.
the irony because there are no
Yes.
That's right.
I just thought you
No,
guys
and
would.
we did the tagging on YouTube, right? I thought you were going to say they want me on The Bachelorette.
No, but what I did say is I was like, "Do you have any connections to the Golden Bachelor?" Because
I love it.
I sent her
Shoot.
I sent her our Jim What We're Binging podcast, and she's like, "Oh, you're pretty." I was like, "Yay,
Hey,
let's
Well,
go."
that's funny.
hey,
I
that
don't think
reminds
I don't
That's
think
me.
they're
awesome.
That does remind me. I owe you reaching out to our friend Suzette about the contacts for the Golden Bachelor. I wrote a note.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh, yeah. Would that be
that would be so
hilarious? Jeez, if you
that would
got
be
on there.
so
If you
fun.
watched the Cringy with the Binging, I mean, when I was editing it, I just was fucking laughing the whole fucking time I was editing it. I was
I'm
just
trying.
every time I went back, you just cracked me up, Cheese. You deserve to be on the
We
Golden
are going to
Bachelor.
throw the football
Yeah.
Bachelorette.
down.
Both
That's
of
what we're
them.
going to be
Get on
throwing
the
down.
Golden Bachelor, then you get pushed into the Golden Bachelorette.
I have been having some nice
love it.
dates though lately, so the
Yay.
Golden
Awesome.
Bachelor, Golden Bachelorette better
Well, they
step it up
can't work
quickly.
because you're going to go on the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, yep.
Oh my God, that's great, Cheese. That's awesome news.
Oh, I
That's
can't wait
It's kind of
wonderful.
to see
fun.
that.
Yeah, and it's a little money in my pocket, right? Like who's, you know,
Awesome.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
love
man.
it.
I love it.
What about you, Sue? How was your week?
So I got back from my pre-birthday celebration in Charleston, which you guys are going to crack up because I was.
Say sorry on the
Thank
post.
you.
I mean
Yes,
on
and
the
thank you, Tony, for your basket, my rosé and the
No
crackers and
problem.
the cheese and the roses. Perfect. Um, so inspired by Ingrid, the 9.5-year-old that I hung out with in Michigan at the late Katy Perry concert, I brought a bunch of glitter down, and my girlfriend and I wore glitter 24/7 the entire weekend in
I
Charleston.
love that.
Awesome. And so we had old, young, men, women, everybody. And we were at lunch at this great place called 167. And we sat at the bar. It was our bartender and he was hungover. It was so funny. He's like, I love your old glitter. He's like, do you have any for me? And I'm like, shoot, no, I
Oh my
didn't.
gosh.
We didn't put, because they're coming these little.
I
Could
would
you just
rub
take
up.
some off of you and put it on him?
Yeah, I would just rub up on him like, hey, hey,
I should
hey.
have, right? So this will be, it's
Cheek to
not my,
cheek.
yeah, it's not my add to cart this week, but I will add it to my cart. And it is added to my cart. So then it inspired us. So we went back to the hotel, stopped off because we were eating, drinking, shopping, having all the fun. I put one in my purse and we went to the Bravo people, the Southern Charm guys bar. We sat at the bar and the bartender loved it. She was really cute. And she's like, "Do you have any?" I'm like, "Actually, I do." So she put it on. We were putting on bachelorette parties. We wore it
That is
nonstop.
so fun.
And we're doing it now for all our travels. We don't even
Okay,
give a F.
I am doing that. It's like now with my disco light, I'm gonna bring the disco light and the glitter because I love glitter. I can't wait for that add to
Yeah.
cart because I'm gonna be
And
like, "Yes, please."
yeah, and Tony, it was just so who doesn't love glitter, right? Like who
Yeah.
it's fun, it makes you
I
smile.
Men
mean,
most of the time don't like it, but
They all
that's
loved
yeah,
it.
it
okay.
just
Everyone
if
loved
it
it.
gets them busted, it definitely doesn't they don't
Yeah,
like
Right.
that's
it.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
The old guy.
You come home to the wifey or the girlfriend, what's this glitter?
Yeah.
Right?
We walked by
We're
this
on
old
to you, man. We're on to you. We know where that glitter came
I
from.
didn't think about that one.
Sprinkle that shit all over them.
Yeah, no, we were walking by, this old guy, older gentleman, after brunch on Sunday, and he stopped us. He's like, "I love your glitters." Like, "Darn, man, that's so great. I love that glitter." Like, it was so cute. Like, everybody loved the glitter.
I
Everybody
cannot
loved
That's
it.
wait to
awesome.
see. You know what? We're gonna need to see the pictures. I can't wait for that.
I will show you some fun pictures. And, we woke up in the morning, glitters everywhere. We didn't really care. But yeah, we had the gold. I brought gold and like a white opaly, and then I have a pink. So with those three colors will match everything. So yeah,
Awesome.
super excited. So that was my pre-birthday weekend. Lots of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. What about you, TP? Hey, bitch, put that cup down.
Something pretty sly going on here. What does that cup read,
Yeah.
Tony? It's
Talk,
the
talk,
shut
talk. Oh.
cup.
Are you telling
No,
me?
I just no, I wasn't saying that to you, but, I just thought I'd just throw it in there.
Yeah.
It was funny. Good timing.
Right, Tony,
Um,
you were in Vegas. Tell us about that.
well, it's a sales kickoff, right? I mean, Vegas is only 2 days you're in, you're out, you wanna be out, but it was a long 4 d seemed like 4 it was like 4 days, right? Monday, I left on Thursday, but, it was long. The exciting thing is I'm aboard a company that is growing. We're leader in the space.
Aw.
Just amazing. They have this gal on there, she's an adventure racer.
Fun.
Bad, I didn't get her last name, but her name was Robin. She was on stage, motivational speaker, and she talked about as a team because we pitched this whole one team mentality at our company. Everybody goes together, and she races these adventure races that are all around the world, and sometimes racing with people they don't really know. And it's like 6 men, right? When I say 6 men, like human, and there might be some people from UK on her team and US, and people from different parts of the world, and you're racing and you cannot finish the race if one person gets injured. So if one person gets injured, then you're out. Or like she said, they thought she was talking about this one particular team who one of their 6 men got injured, and they started knocking around at people's homes. And this lucky gentleman opens the door, and they looked at him. Yeah, you'll do. You want to join our team. This guy had no idea what he was getting into, and he's never ridden a bike before. He
Yeah.
hadn't done any of this, right? Kayaking, hiking, what is it called when they decline off the rocks? Oh, they call it something. Anyways, doing all that stuff, right? And this man kissed his wife and kids goodbye and gets on this adventure. And they took second. I mean, this guy changed his freaking world.
Oh my
I mean, can you
god.
imagine?
That
And they were interviewing him throughout, and he was just, he had broken English, but it was so cute how, he never because I've never ridden a bicycle before, but I'm gonna try. And they helped him, but they took second. I mean, amazing,
Hey,
right?
That's
Tony, do you remember?
incredible.
I've done a bunch of those adventure races.
Yeah,
You
I
remember?
know you used to do the races.
You
Yeah,
have to
so
do
I knew you like
the nighttime,
yeah,
and let me tell you,
exactly. It was
I
like
was
6
always
days or something like that. So this
yeah,
race is
no,
like a
no,
6-day
we had
thing.
friends that did the
Yeah.
eco challenge, but I did the mini ones, and I was always the one getting injured, and everyone was always taking care of my ass to make sure I crossed the finish line.
No, I mean, I tell you what,
That's
that it
adorable.
was so inspire it was very inspiring, and she was full of energy. You guys would have loved her. I think I'm gonna look her up and tag her name onto this podcast, but
Yeah,
she was a very good speaker. She was very motivational. That hats down to her, man. That is and she is
What was her
ripped.
name? Do you
Like
remember?
I can't
Robin.
remember her last name. Her first name is Robin, but I couldn't
Oh,
remember
okay.
her last name. But I'll look it up and I'll tag
Yeah,
her to
fun.
this. But the adventure races that she does around the world, it's just what she does. It's a passion,
That's
right?
so cool.
And we had that. We also had the Blue Men open up. Oh my
Wow.
god,
Ooh,
that's hilarious, man!
the Blue Man
Those
Crew?
guys, I've never seen the Blue Man Crew before, and they were so funny. So Vegas is Vegas. We also, rented out the last night. We took over that, Formula One, right? So we got to, have our last night there celebrating. We're doing really well, and I'm proud and honored to be a part of this
So you're
company.
still
And
really enjoying the job too,
I love it.
and
Yeah, 8
I know
months
that
in, I'm
do you like
happy.
I know you're reporting to a woman who you really admire and
She's
respect.
I report to 2 women leaders, and they are amazing. They're
That is
amazing.
so
Yeah,
cool.
so
I remember what happened the last time you were in Vegas with your new boss. Was it in Vegas, right?
yeah,
We went
Vegas. No, I
shopping?
was always in Ve Oh, yeah, no, she's the one
Yeah.
that yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't end up buying a Louis Vuitton this time, so,
No, but that's okay. You
but
got it with her the first time, which was, like,
yes,
freaking awesome.
yes,
It made my heart
bossing up.
yes, that's right.
Yeah,
I love that
uh,
about
but
her. Yeah.
but I was with her, spent time with her, she's amazing. She's just an amazing person. I love my team, both sides, the sales side that I work in my territory, and then my boss and my peers, all amazing people. And I always say, "Oh my god, is the other shoe gonna drop?" And I've gotta let go of that mentality because, when you go through stuff and you have so many challenges, and when you get to a place, it's like, I feel like I'm at home. I'm where
Yeah,
this is my place, these are my people. You're
Right.
all like, "All right, what's coming sometimes
No, you
because
deserve it.
it's so unbelievably true. And I know yeah, no, I believe I do deserve it. So yeah, great team. Looking forward to fiscal year 2026 to kill it. I had a
crazy that
good
2025 is
year this 8 months.
I know.
I
nearing its
know.
end,
Nuts.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I know.
I am just so happy for you. It's like the honeymoon has never ended at any of the jobs I've ever held. So I get it when you have a good leader or good leadership and, it's shadow the leader, right? It's top
Yep,
down mentality. When you have people you admire and respect at the helm, it really sets the tone for the
exactly.
culture.
100%.
So that's awesome.
And they're the ones that even our AVP, he's a man and he's a husband, a father, a leader, a very good leader. And working in the healthcare segment, it's just everything is so rewarding. We're doing it for a good cause, and it's just all the way around. I'm just so happy to be here. But back to our podcast. I mean, let, let's
Yes.
let's kick it off. I think
Let's get
Sue's
the
going to go
party
first on the
started.
add to
Yep.
cart, right?
Yeah.
Let's kick it off, sisters.
Alrighty. So the first product, or my first add to cart for today, is called Dazzle Dry. It is a nail
Okay.
polish because I decided last October, and I know you guys are going to think I'm a total weirdo, but this mental thing in my head, because I've been doing shellac and then the dip
Mhm. Which
gel.
I still do.
Yeah, I've been doing it for eons, and something just in my head last fall, I just felt claustrophobic is the only way to describe it. My nails, I felt were claustrophobic, and I just wanted to be done with all the
Let
chemicals
them breathe.
and with all of that, right? So I knew that would be a problem. A friend of mine introduced me to a gal who did this Dazzle Dry, and I tried it out. So basically, it has saved my nails. So 10 months, and well, they're short now because I just had them done. So it's a four-step process, and it is designed to be long lasting. It looks like gel. Like it looks when people don't even know I don't have gel on. Okay, and it doesn't have the harmful chemicals that are found in traditional polishes. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, it's quick drying. It says 5 minutes, but I give it 10 to 15. And so what happens is you have a little starter kit. So the first step, and so I bring this, sometimes I travel with it if I know I'm going to be gone for a few
So
weeks.
it's got the 4-step process numbered.
So there's for step one, it's a prep. And you put it on. If you put it on, do not touch your nails afterwards. Like just rub it on with a paper towel. Don't touch your nails afterwards. And they know to do that. Then there's the base, the color, and the top coat. And so like I said, there's a whole system. I found a gal who does it, and I literally will come in there after 2.5, 3 weeks. I'm like, get these off because it's just
Do you
grown
just go
out.
into the shop and get your manicure done first and it's all nice and clean and then go do painting? Or do you have
No, they do it
okay.
everything. Basically, what I had to do was because my gal traveled for a month and a half. I had to find someone new. So I asked our buddy Chat and I said, tell me who does Dazzle Dry in South Lake.
Oh,
And
so they do them in the shops, the
oh, yeah,
Dazzle
for
Dry. I didn't
sure.
know that.
No, no,
Okay.
no. They do in the shops, but like three in South Lake out of what? We have 100 nail salons, like
So
three.
it's new thing, a new trend
Yeah.
happening.
And so you have to call and find out. So my gal does it amazing. I mean, I went to France for 2 weeks, moved 6 times, bags, luggage, case, not one chip, not one break. I came back, it's just grown out. That's the only reason. And so
Mhm.
it helps strengthen because, when you stop doing gel or shellac, your nails are like paper thin, terrible. So it took me a while to where now my nails are solid. They're super strong. So what you could do is I bought on Amazon, the little trial, the mini kit. You'll see that. Okay.
Okay.
And then if you want, they also have these kits with like 5 different colors that all little mini, look how mini these are,
Mhm.
little mini bottles. And then, or they have, you can buy the big bottle. So I bought this
I love
big,
I love I love the mini idea. Let me just say, because I have so many, like, trendy bottles that I know don't use all like, they're
The
either
whole bottle goes bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
right.
even yeah, so I could just buy another small one if I needed it.
Yeah. So there's a
And
whole,
if it's a color you use a lot, then you can get the bigger
yeah.
bottle.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
bought
yeah, yeah.
the neutral I bought because this is like the go-to, especially when I was growing my nails out and I didn't want to, see anything.
Is
I
that
didn't,
what is that white? Like white?
no, it's like a pinky neutral
Oh, you
color.
can't see, the bottle's just white. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a pink, it's hard to tell, and
Okay.
then they have tons of different little 5 minis come for $48. Now it's not cheap, but the big bottle is 22, and then I think the little starter kit was 39, but on Amazon Prime, it does go on sale. So I, like, loaded up on stuff during Amazon Prime, and I'm telling you, game changer. Doesn't, like I said, doesn't it looks like gel, it doesn't chip, but it doesn't have all those chemicals. You're not putting under UV, and
I
you're
love
not
that.
poisoning your
That's awesome.
nails. So this is my favorite. So the Dazzle Dry, and my friends in Guatemala, I turned them on to it, and I bought them some from Amazon and brought it down there.
Oh,
You're so sweet. That's the giver in you.
Yeah, they
yes, that
love it.
is.
So because they
That's
don't do
awesome.
their shellac and gel, so they
Well,
were,
of course, yeah, it is not cheap these days, you
yeah.
know?
No, yeah. So Dazzle Dry, if you want to find what location, like I said, just ask Chat GPT where, in your area, and you can find it.
Yeah, we
So
don't Google this stuff
Awesome.
anymore, people. We ChatGPT it.
exactly. That's right.
That's awesome. And you started when did you start doing this? How long ago?
I started taking my polish, I think October. Yeah, about October when I stopped. Yeah, I stopped shocks almost a year, and I'm so happy. I just like I feel like free from. I've been trying to make a lot of changes in my life as far as healthy changes, and that was just
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I said I just
And
felt
not only
cleansed.
that, I think you mention that it was
Oh
vegan
yeah,
and
it doesn't have
cruelty
all the
free, no
chemicals.
animal testing, hypoallergens. Yeah,
It's
that's awesome.
it's win-win. So I love it. If anyone's out there, my natural nail galleys, and they want their polish to last, because regular polish, I put it on one time. I'll tell you, my gal wasn't around. I went to my old gal and did a French manicure for just regular polish. I sat at lunch 2 days later. It, like, one of my nails just combusted and just broke at
Wow.
lunchtime. I wasn't even doing anything. So I'm like, never again will I do regular nail polish.
Yeah, I
That
actually
was it.
have a lady I go to, it's been over a year though, I think we already established this, but she's a Russian manicurist and, like, they go in deep with, the cuticles, so when it grows it doesn't grow out very it's indestructible, and it grows out, and the only thing you have to do is, like, you obviously have to get it done because of your nail growth, but it's not
Eventually grows out, yeah.
necessarily I don't think it's safe for your nails, like, I believe my nails were very flimsy the last time, I got them done, so I love this idea. So
Yeah.
I'm in.
You're
Count
welcome.
me
Yeah,
Cheesy's in.
All right.
awesome.
All
Add
right.
to cart for cheese.
Woohoo.
Alright, so
Three cheese, go for it. What you got?
I added Rummy Cube, and yes, I have 0 regrets.
Rummy
I don't
cube.
even know what
What
to
is
say.
rummy
Yeah,
cube?
so
Tell us
it
more.
it
Tell us more.
actually yeah, people actually pronounce it Rummy Cub or Rummy Cube, it really doesn't matter. It's basically a classic tile game, and it blends what I love about it is it blends, a little bit of luck. I don't like the games that are pure luck, but this one has luck and strategy, and you have to be quick thinking about it, so you can't take all day to make your decisions. And I love experience, like, that's my favorite thing to give. So
Mhm.
to me, like, if you think about game nights, that's food, family, friends, fun into one kick-ass evening, right? Or whatever. So I love game nights and I've got so many memories. And this one's so cool because I've taken it traveling. You can play with as few as 2 players and as many as 6, any age, for 20 to $30. And the $30 range gives you the 6-player option. And what's nice about that is if you can afford the extra $10 to I actually have it right here. If you can afford
Is
the
it a
extra
physical
$10,
game or is it like
yeah.
on a computer or
No, no, but
TV? Oh,
I've got computer games too, but this is it.
okay.
If you buy the 6-player edition, you can always remove some of the tile sets to play with less
Yeah.
players. But what I
That's
love
yeah.
about it
That makes sense.
is I can travel with it. I can play with as few as 2. If you really wanna go bougie, I mean, you can get them custom for, like, up to $500. People are serious about their Rummy Cube.
What? What do
Wow.
you mean custom?
Yeah. Like, you can get,
What? What's
like,
the custom?
really beautiful custom tiles, for your Rummy Cube
What?
set. And,
Huh.
they'll put your
Boy, that's
name
some
on
serious
it. Like, just go
players.
to Etsy and you'll find so many options. But anyway, the whole
I know.
point of this is everybody gets 14 tiles, and you try to be the first to basically place all of your tiles on the table. So there are bougie custom tiles that are options for $500. You can literally get them on Etsy, but the way to play the game is everybody starts with 14 tiles. So imagine that the tiles are all down and you pick your 14. And the whole point of the game is you have these tiles in your hand. They're worth a certain, like if it's a number 3, it's worth 3 points. You're trying to get all of your tiles placed before the other people. And
Uh-huh.
the way you place your tiles is you have to have 3 or more consecutive, the same number, in different colors, or a run, like 1, 2, 3 of the same color kind of thing. And you can
Oh,
add more on the runs. You can get up to 4 of the same number in different colors. But ultimately, when you start, you have to set down um, at least enough of your sets to add up to 30 points. So you can't even start playing until you have 30 points to put down. So imagine 3 tens of different colors. That would be my 30 points, but you can have different sets to add up to that. And then if you can't play, you have to draw a tile. So you keep getting more tiles added on and it stops your turn if you can't play. So once you're out, then you can start playing off of other groups. So like there's a 1, 2, 3, I can add a 4 to that sort of thing. And you have to do it within a certain amount of time. So it adds a lot of strategy because sometimes people don't see that you can separate some piles and add some as long as there's a minimum of 3. There's just so much fun. And
I'm wondering like how they get custom ones. Like when you do custom, you have to buy a whole set of custom. You don't like say, oh, I want to buy 5 of these and 6 of these tiles. It's
no,
like
no, no,
a
no. You get the
set, custom set,
whole game. You get the
custom set.
whole
Yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah.
And like they have little
That's why.
trays that they
Okay.
come with, little plastic trays, the $30
Mm,
version that I was just showing you.
Okay.
So
uh-huh.
those trays to hold your tiles. So imagine the custom ones are like really nice trays and really beautiful tiles.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
big if you're like as into it as I am and you want to, spend bougie prices for games. And I have friends who have done that, but ultimately the joy is just a game night with a game that's super fun with
Awesome.
my people. And I'm eating food, drinking drinks, and having a blast. So that's why I
I
put
like
this one
that.
Awesome.
on. So
I love that. Oh
That
yeah.
sounds like
I
thank
love
fun.
you.
fun.
Thank you. And I think it's Tony's turn. What did
Yeah,
you
what'd you
add
add
this
this week?
Yes.
week?
Well, my thing, I guess you can call it a little extra, but I I've started using Sea Lake. It's like oral health, but this oral health is freaking like you're out in a business function like I was at. You spray it in your mouth. They have 4 different flavors, but it's essentially it's an oral health breath
Okay.
spray, but it's also alcohol free and it's got powerful probiotics in it and it
Wow.
helps you with your micro yeah, yeah, it
Oh,
helps you
wow.
balance your yeah. So it's actually healthy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's not
So
toxic.
uh, yeah, yeah, so it's, it's like I said, it's a breath spray, and it lasts a long time. You know how, like, you're in these conferences and you're, like, close to sitting next to each other all the time, and I'm just, like, put one in my purse, I put one in my car, I have one in my bedroom, I have wherever. You can have a so I bought the 4-pack, but it comes in different flavors, so you can get the flavor in, lemon mint, regular mint, an orange mint, and I believe, the other one is cucumber mint.
Which one do you
So
like
it's
the
just
best?
oh, I got the regular mint. This
Okay.
is the purple bottle, right? So like I said, it comes in a little box. Here, I got it, and then it comes in a pack of 1, 2, 3, or 4. You could buy the big packs. I bought the 4-pack because it was I think it was like 24.99. You can get it on like Amazon. You can get it directly from their website, or you can get it at Walmart. But it does actually work and it does last a long time. Like it targets the root cause of why your bad breath is happening. All of it's coming from the bacteria in your mouth, comes from your gut, right? Whoever came up with this, clever idea, right?
Love.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I know
So
because I get those blue, whatever, those round blue, bright blue
yeah. But you
things.
know how you get the ones and they burn your mouth? It doesn't even burn your mouth.
Okay.
That's the thing. It doesn't even burn you.
Mhm.
Because I've
I think
I've
that
had those ones that and you spray yourself on the cheek, you're like, ah, like you're stinging right there. Not at all.
this is
I really
interesting
it's
because
like
this is like an
a
add
new
to cart
fun.
that helps this helps me and it also helps those around me, which I think is
Oh,
very thoughtful of you.
there you go.
Yeah,
Jeez.
stop. I wasn't doing this because of you. I just came from a conference and I've been using it. And sometimes, you're in your car, you're like, oh shit, no mints or no gum, and you're going somewhere. You just come from or you go to a restaurant and you're all hanging out and you're drinking some cocktails and you're hoping that it'll wash away that breath of garlic that you just had. But all you do is just grab this thing out of your purse and spray it 2 times and it's fresh
Never
breath.
even heard
Yeah.
of it. Okay, I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like,
So
yeah.
what I'm
So
hearing is we're going to be at a game night. Our nails are going to be looking on point. We're going to be playing a
yes,
fun rummy cube and our breath's going to be smelling
That's
exactly.
what I'm
nice.
hearing. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Look at that. We didn't even plan for this.
We just
Oh,
coordinated.
Yep.
yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, these are all great. And no, we never share what we're gonna say,
It's all super
but
nice.
I think we're all kind of if you look at it, we all have sort of like some kind of because you do a lot of travel, right? So a lot of your stuff come with travel, except for the nail thing. It's a little different, but it's all health,
Well, if you
self
travel for
care.
2 weeks and you have natural nails, you don't want them to chip and crack.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, exactly. But the thing is like a lot of the stuff that we do share, it's either fun, good for your heart and soul, or it's good for your body, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love that. I love this add
We
to
do. We
cart.
definitely have our
So
little themes going on. So
Well, don't you worry, it's gonna get mixed up, I promise you.
exactly,
yeah, it
exactly.
will.
You're not putting me in a
All right.
box, for sure.
Love it. All right, queens, our carts are full. Our wallets are crying, especially if you're bougie and you like
Yeah,
the idea of those expensive games.
the five hundred
And
dollar
our
game.
yeah, and our hearts are absolutely happy.
That's right. If you guys
Yes.
laughed and got inspired to treat yourself or added at least one thing to your cart because of us, go for it.
And then hit the like button and share this episode with all your shopping besties and anyone who you want to sit at your table, right? Don't
Yeah,
miss the add to carts that we have in the future as well. But at this moment, your shopping cart is waiting.
I love it.
Don't forget to follow us, watch our full episodes on Spotify and YouTube, and you can find our little fun short clips, right, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
Yay. Yeah.
Awesome. Great seeing you
Thanks.
guys.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody. Woo.